Summer, it's almost here officially, but I think a lot of people are in summer mode already. So families hitting the pools, the beaches. Joining me now, we want to talk about the importance of infant swimming resource. Swim instructor Brad Hurvitz is here. Brad, it's so great to see you, a good friend of our family. It's awesome to have you here because water safety is so important right now too.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah, so let's talk about, first of all, you've been teaching swim lessons for 8 years. I mean, thousands of children have come through your courses. You've helped protect them from the water. So let's talk about that. You're teaching what it is that you teach. You've taught your daughters to describe the courses.
Yes, what I teach is called ISR.
Okay.
It's Infant Swim Resource. It's been around for 50 years. It's the most credible type of swim lessons for kids under 6 years old.
Okay.
I work with babies 6 months to kids 6 years old, teaching them to find the air. That should be the priority for young kids, to find the air. As we know, drowning is the leading cause of accidental death in kids under 5. And our goal is to make sure that kids know what to do should they ever find the water alone, which is roll and float and breathe, or if they fall in, swim right back to the wall, grab it and breathe, and get out of the pool and ask for help.
Find the air. I love this. You make it sound so simple. For kids, I know for parents just watching their kids even swimming, I get a little nervous, like, is she okay? But of course, the lessons that you offer, it's a big commitment. Describe how it works, how you teach them to find the air.
Yeah, absolutely. I teach via sensory motor learning, so that's by touch, fading by touch so they feel that buoyancy and stay above, and also by operant conditioning. So I'm reinforcing the positive things that they're doing. We're working in minutia. Small things build up to be a much larger behavioral chain and sequence of a swim, float, swim.
Okay.
So it takes a while, but it works.
Yeah, and so the commitment, let's talk about that. The time, the way these courses work. I mean, parents do need to know it's going to take several days in a row.
Yep.
I'm seeing you, which is a treat, I would say.
Thanks.
But yeah, how does that work? What's the commitment?
Yeah, it's 5 days a week. It's 10 minutes a day. A session lasts for 6 weeks on average. And again, it's just about putting small pieces of the chain together for that bigger sequence. And yeah, you know, it's a real commitment to get there. But at the end of the day, this is what your child needs to learn. The pool is not a playground. A lot of parents have this conception that, hey, let's just go have fun and splash and play in the pool. And that's what the kids learn to do. And oftentimes that's what leads them to the pool's edge.
Okay. So as far as obviously the 6 weeks, I know for a lot of people, like, how do we do this? How do we get there? But it's to save their lives. I mean, that's so important. I know for so many of us, we just worry, like, there's a pool. You don't want to make the mistake of not watching and all of that. Let's talk about the water safety and some of the biggest mistakes that parents or caregivers might make. What have you noticed, and what are some important messages?
Absolutely. One, too many parents just trust their kids' ability in the water. As I mentioned, the pool is not a playground. The pool is a very dangerous place. I work at a public pool a lot of the times, and I see parents turning their back and letting their kids get in the pool by themselves in a vertical posture, wearing flotation devices. So the kid learns, one, they could get in the water by themselves, and two, these flotation devices keep them above water in that vertical posture. And then, should they ever go into the water, they go into that posture, and that's the posture kids drown in most often.
Vertical.
Vertical.
Okay.
So any lessons kids take should always teach them that horizontal posture in the water.
I see. So horizontal. That tell us the difference too between the ISR and traditional swim lessons.
Yeah. Well, one, the schedule, like you mentioned, that's certainly a big part of it. And then secondly, any ISR instructor is going to have a 200-hour training course before they have their first student. So the training itself, all of the certifications, the constant recertifications, and making sure that instructors know what they're doing. We have a lot of safety protocols. And I can't always say that about other traditional swim programs. They can be very good for depending on what the parents' wants are. But if you want your kid to learn water safety and know what to do should they ever fall in, I highly recommend finding an ISR instructor.
As young as 6 months old. Wow. Brad, I can't tell you how many families know you. I mean, in our world, everyone knows Brad. So how do people get a hold of you? How can they sign up? Do you still have openings?
I do. A few. It fills up really quickly in like February. But I still have some openings in late summer. They could find me at mybabyswims.com or on Instagram at mybabyswims. They could send a message. More than happy to send all of the information that I can, and I hope to meet any kid that's going to sign up. I wish I could teach everybody.
I know, he spends hours in the waters because he's so dedicated. Thank you very much, Brad, for your time.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Netta.